But the one stock that has been in focus of late with the kind of order wins that they've been having, and this morning too, has been Mazagon Dock, especially with the latest order from the Defence Ministry that they've signed. So welcome on board Sanjeev Singhal, the CMD, and talk about exactly what this and other orders are about. Sandeep, great to have you on the show. Thank you so much for joining today on ET Now. First, tell me about this latest Defence Ministry contract worth about 1600 plus crore rupees that you've signed.
Yeah, good morning, everybody. This is a contract which we have received from the Indian Coast Guard for 6 number of offshore patrol vessels. The total pricing is approximately 1600 crores. In addition, there would be certain modifications and supply of base and depot spares, B&D spares, for which the values would be finalized subsequently. So this is a delivery of around 66 months, the total duration of the contract. And apart from this, as I had informed earlier also, we had received one more contract from the Indian Coast Guard in the month of October for 1 number of cadet training ship valued at 310 crores, for which also the delivery is around 36 months. In addition, we have been also declared L1 for fast patrol vessels, which is 14 in numbers. We expect this contract also anytime soon. So this is for the information of the viewers. In addition to this, as informed last week through media, we have received one European order for supply of 3 number of 7,500 DWT tonnage cargo vessels for approximately $42 million. So these are some of the orders which we have received in the recent times, and which we are likely to receive further, maybe in the next coming month or so. In addition to this, we have also received an order from ONGC for undersea pipeline laying, part replacement of pipeline laying of ONGC, valued around 1145 crores, for which the timelines are 6 months around.
So you talked to us about a lot of things in the pipeline, and one of these orders are likely to be bagged within the next month itself. But what does it do to your total order inflow guidance? Because I think you talked about a 5,000 crore order inflow this year, and given the kind of order inflows you're talking about, it's most likely you'll beat it.
Considering the figures which are available as on date and the orders which we have already received, the major one being the MRLC of the submarine, which we received in the month of June. The total fresh orders during this financial year, I expect, would be crossing 6,500 crores.
That's good. You're increasing your order inflow guidance on ET Now then. You're talking about 6,500 crore worth of order inflow versus 5,000 crore that you had guided earlier. What does it mean for the top line growth then? Because earlier we had envisaged the growth can be around 12 to 15% and export potential of almost 2,000 to 2,500 crore rupees. What's update now? What could be the total top line growth and the export potential?
As far as the MRLC is concerned, MRLC has also already been considered in the top line growth of 12 to 15%, which I had indicated earlier. With respect to the other orders which have been received in the recent times and likely to be received, we don't expect a significant revenue booking during the current financial year, but definitely in the next financial year, there should be a positive impact on the revenue booking because of these orders.
Interesting to hear that. What I also wanted to specifically talk about is each of these orders. And, you know, you highlighted the European client, the 3 hybrid vessels as well. And I believe the order size is about $42 million. Are you anticipating more orders from Europe? What is the ordering status? What is the value that you're estimating?
No, we are scouting not only Europe, European territory, other areas as well. However, as and when any positive developments are there, they will be certainly shared with everybody. As far as this European order is concerned, we expect a follow-on order soon, maybe another 6 months. It would depend upon the progress of this order and with respect to the placement of orders by Mazagon Dock Shipbuilders Ltd. So we are in discussion and hopeful that a similar kind of order would materialize anytime soon.
I just wanted to get a sense from you. So apart from the shipbuilding contracts that you've been bagging, you talked about the ONGC order with respect to some of the pipeline infrastructure as well. What's the overall potential from that kind of vertical? Because that's something that has been unexplored to that sense, and a lot of orders seems to be coming in from the Middle East and GCC region on account of that. What's the overall potential with respect to the pipeline infrastructure for you?
Right now, we would not like to give any kind of a bet on any kind of a projection with respect to future. However, I would like to state that as far as MDL is concerned, MDL was significantly into offshore business, which was abundant quite some time back when the defense orders were in abundance with MDL. And now we are again looking at the offshore business. So this is one test case where we would like to examine the feasibility and how we progress. And based on the success of this particular order, we definitely expect that this market can be a one segment which MDL would like to look at with a positive mindset.
In all the orders that you've just talked about and the visibility for your order book, what are the big ticket orders? Where are they coming in from? And do you see further order inflow from those geographies or, business segments?
The big ticket orders, the segment which we focus on continues to remain the Indian Navy. And we have already submitted the bid, our price quote to the Indian Navy with respect to the additional submarines, 3 in numbers, Scorpion, which is a form of Project 75. In addition, we have also submitted our bid for P75I 6 numbers submarines in collaboration with TKMS Germany. As far as the 3 follow-on submarines is concerned, we expect that this should be decided by Indian Navy on priority. Although right now the ball is in the court of Indian Navy and Ministry of Defense, but this should happen anytime soon. With respect to the 6 submarines with AIP, this is under technical evaluation, likely to take some more time before the technicals are frozen, and then only the price board would be opened. And based on the discussion and negotiation, to whom this order goes would be finalized.
And lastly, Mr. Singhal, before I let you go, give me a bit of an outlook with respect to how the margins are likely to pan out as well. Overall, with respect to the pricing that you have seen, the raw material movements and all of that, and given what you pass on as your clauses, what's the margin outlook expected to be like?
We don't expect any significant change in the margins as such. And all these orders which have been won in recently, all the Coast Guard orders as well as the European client order, these are all on competitive basis. So the pricing has been done carefully. So I don't expect there would be any significant fluctuation in the margins, what has been there for the previous 2 to 3 years. Similar kind of margins are likely to continue. Balance would depend upon the efficiencies and the pricing as we move forward.
Thanks so much, Mr. Singhal, for making time and speaking with us. Appreciate you joining us on ET Now Today. But time now to slip into a very short break. Don't go anywhere. Lots lined up and we